Hey everyone! Happy May 1st. I am so excited to do this live stream right now because when the idea dropped in, I was like, oh my God, this is the best thing ever. I just got back from Costco and got peach sparkling water. I love peach. It actually is kind of flat though. It doesn't seem very sparkly and I just spit everywhere. Okay, so hey, hi, who's here? This ring light is so bright. Ugh, who is it? Who is it? Say hello. I can't see who it is. Hey, Rosie. Okay, so this is what I'm doing. Oh my God, there's two people here. Who else is here? Oh my God, I'm so excited. Hey. Okay, so I have to, hey, Kat. Okay, so, I've been in fitness for 21 years and I went through the awakening, like the hard part of the awakening in 2020. And then in 2021, I'm like, how do I make sense of this? How do I make sense of this? And so in November, I went into a couple of business programs to really help me organize my thoughts and make what I did for myself in meditation tangible. So basically what dropped in today on my walk is that what I do, like what my energetic gifts are, go beyond the first three chakras. And now first, let me just give you a review of the first three chakras. The root chakra, the sacral chakra, and the solar plexus chakra are largely developed from the ages of 0 to 7. Our root chakra has to do with our unconscious mind, and it's a combination of positive and negative energy, divine masculine and divine feminine energy. And these are our base mental, emotional identities, both genetically and energetically. So what that means is how our personality is and how our genes are passed down, because emotion is twofold: miasma in the energetic field and our DNA in the earth science field. And so there is a lot of information held in the root chakra with our past lives, our current parallel lifetimes, which is really the past lives all at once. Everything's always happening at once. And then also our lineage, who we actually come from. Then the sacral chakra goes up into the subconscious patterns of how we do life based on those mental, emotional identities. And then the solar plexus and the sacral is mostly negative energy of feminine, because feminine is a negative charge. And then the solar plexus is the masculine energy and positive charge, our I am consciousness. It is our conscious thoughts. And so this is where we're like, able to say, recognize the way we are. Our subconscious is more like, I know I keep doing these patterns, but I can't stop them. And then the unconscious is like the unreachable dream or the nightmare that keeps reoccurring because it's unconscious. You have no idea what it is, but energetically and chemically it's there. So these three chakras are really energetic storage systems. And when we go into brain and heart coherence breathing, we're able to tune where we get our energetic, highest acting electromagnetic signal of the heart to calm down the brain waves so that our brain can actually have creative thoughts. We get out of the fight, flight, hide, freeze mode. And so when we go into brain and heart coherence breathing, which I learned through Heart Math Institute, and then we go into the chakras, which is my energetic ability and gift and like energetic fitness for the anti-material side, I can teach people how to perceive the emotions and energies that are stored in these energy centers and how they affect the unreachable dream or the recurring nightmare, the patterns that we know we do that we can't stop, and then also our known limitations. Thank you for the heart. I don't know who it was from because I can't really see, but thanks for following along. Hang on, let me pause. So what happens is we move into the unified field. And now we're in ascension. The planetary energies changed in 2012, where that time frame of patriarchal everything conquering the world ended, energetically completely clicked into a new frequency. And so what we're experiencing is the fallout of all of those old systems, and they're kind of scratching to hang on. And it's the divine feminine, which is bringing everything into balance, that's on the rise. And so that's why we see a lot of these photo shoots and lingerie and a lot of people talking about the goddess, because it is coming up within us. It's ready to be seen. So when we move into the unified field, what that is that there are no longer any barriers between lifetimes and dimensions and our conscious awarenesses. So that means we get to unify the first three chakras with the mind, and the mind gets to unify within those barriers that were developed from the ages of 0 to 7. So it's massive, massive stuff. And I have been investing so much time, energy, and money to figure out how to explain this in a coherent way instead of being all like up in the clouds about it. So that is the large scope of like what is happening. And as the energy continues to shift and as we change our vibration, we can, like I'm working on the top three chakras. So I'm integrating my crown, my third eye, and my throat chakra. We get to keep folding up through our energetic system so that we get into higher and higher levels of consciousness in our physical body. Like this has never been done before on the planet. Not that like I'm the only one who's doing it, but what I'm saying is we have access and the ability to do this because the energy shifted, because we have access again to the divine feminine frequencies, and we have more energy coming in through Andromeda. Kat, oh my God, you're like Dr. Joe Dispenza, but unique and exciting in your way. Thank you so much, because in 2020, when I was applying Dr. Joe Dispenza's work to get out of neck pain and realizing that the practices I learned from him from getting out of neck pain were what I was using to go into my chakras, I wrote that on my vision board that I wanted to be like a female fitness, how do you apply it to your physical goal? How do you apply it to ascension person? Thank you for seeing that. I wrote that on my vision board. Amen, sister, for that confirmation. Thank you. So what I want to do, okay, is because I want to, like, I've been explaining all of this stuff through my health and aesthetic transformation because of the digestive issues, because of the abuses I've done with food and laxatives and pills, because of my chronic pain after that disc slid up and under the disc above it, because of all the things that I have corrected health-wise, and because I'm finally able to be the person to complete the habits necessary to get this six-pack, and like my legs are shredded. Like I have muscle showing in my legs that I've never seen before. And so like every day I'm like, this is me? What? Oh my God, this is amazing. So I have been explaining all of this stuff as it relates to the body, because the body is the first relationship our inner being has on this plane. So I can teach you how to connect with the inner being through the physical body, through the habits that we do with the body. But there's a whole next level to it. Because as I've been doing this work, what I have noticed is that there is a feeling of not just the now mind or the aware mind, the watcher. There's like a watcher to the watcher. And I like kept having this feeling, and I was like, is that the inner child? Is that the inner being? Is the inner being and inner child the same thing? And it finally dropped in today that it's like our body is the inner child. And it is as if I am operating as a divine holy father and a divine holy mother to make decisions for my body. Does that make sense? So my mind is so tuned and so connected to divine masculine of the Godhead, and my heart is so tuned and connected to the divine feminine of the Godhead, that I'm able to maintain coherency, to listen to my body as it moves through the field, to make decisions for it. So I'm parenting my body. Does that make sense? Yeah, that hit. The body is the inner child. She feels that. Yeah, so this just like all really dropped in today. Thank you so much for being in this conversation with me, Kat. And so when I'm on this walk, I was thinking like, well, then how does the inner being play in? Because I've been feeling like I can slow my breath down and then ask a question to my inner being. Like get the guidance from my inner being, the soul level that is infinite and has way high intelligences and way low depths of pain because of the full experience of the soul and the inner being. So I was like, that's the watcher. That's that feeling that I've been having. So I was like, oh my God, it's the inner being. It's the adult us now, like our conscious thought, and it's parenting the inner child, the body. So, because like this work is so much more than just like fitness and like if you want to get hot, you get a six pack, whatever. It goes so far beyond that. And right now it's 12:13 p.m. Pacific time. 12 is divine masculine, 13 is divine feminine. So we are all here together. I did not plan to go live at this time. I just was like, oh my God, I got my errands done. Let me go live and announce this. So this is my announcement, okay? Because I want to take this next level. Like I want to show people that this is the capacity of the work that we can do on the planet at this time to really find this inner peace and this inner well of vitality. Like that's really what it is. This is really the opportunity right now as all these systems fall apart and the control of the patriarchy start, really tries to keep us, suppressed still. This is as bad as all of that stuff is, that is the energetic match of the potential that we have and that coming in through the anti-material side. And that is the stuff that I've been working with to make this transformation for myself. So I want to share that with you. And so how I want to share it is like this: a 2-month mastermind free. Because what I want to do is every other week meet together on Zoom where it's a Q&A and it's hot seat coaching. And then like maybe I'll open up the call with a theme with whatever was coming through for me in those last 2 weeks of what I was integrating, and then ask you questions and you ask me questions, and we meet every 2 weeks on Zoom. So I'm thinking every other Saturday at noon Pacific time, and it would start next Saturday. And I would like to have up to 10 people on a call at a time. So it would be first call, yay Kat, first, sign up is 10. And so what I'll do is I'll make a link on Calendly. And so you'll schedule yourself for those Saturdays that you're going to be able to make. Please cancel yourself if you are not going to make it. This is totally free. This is for me to practice and really get like a pulse on where each of you are at, because I know everybody, not everybody, but I know a lot of personal things about everybody individually, and everybody that I know has different things that they're working on or different backgrounds. And so this is going to be a way for me to learn how to communicate this to anybody who wants to enhance this experience in their body, their life experience, their soul experience, especially right now in this ascension cycle. So Kat, thank you so much. You can invite people. You can talk about it on your social media and say, I'm doing this really cool thing. Explain it in your own words, tag me, share it in your stories, do the whole thing so that we can grow this community, because this is ascension. This is the most incredible time to be alive. And I just am so excited and I want to work on it with you. So see you later. Bye.